Hey everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And we're done with roulette now. We're back to craps. I put the table back together and all that. And then I was watching my last video on my magic trick, and I never showed the camera the card, so I have no idea. So I guess I can redo it, and then we're going to get to craps. Okay. So I'll do it a little bit different this time. Let me get these jokers out of here. So we know a half a deck is about 26. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that should be exactly even. Now, I don't have my little computer here anymore, but what we'll do is this will be pile 1, this will be pile 2, and so we're going to take one die, pile 1, pile 2, and I'm going to roll until I get a 1 or a 2. That'll tell me what to do. There's a 1, so it'll be from this pile. Okay. So, we're going to take any card out of here. Well, there's nobody that can take one. So, I'm going to tuck my head, and I'm going to randomly put one right there. Okay? Now, last time I didn't show nobody. So now I got to show you guys. I'm tucking my head. That is the random card. I don't have anybody here that can pick one, so I have to do it that way. There. That's the card. Now when I get done with this, I still won't know the answer. You guys gotta have to tell me if I'm right. So then, again, I'm gonna tuck my head. And I'm gonna try to put this in here, like so. And then shuffle them, I mean, get them all mixed up. Alright. Hopefully I showed you the card correctly. Hopefully. So, whoops. So we're gonna put one there, and we're gonna put one there, and we're gonna take one and put it here. All right. Now, 1, 2, 3. So now I'm gonna use the dice. 1, 2, 3. All right. So here we go. One roll. 6, don't count. 3, okay? We don't like that. Oh, these are the joker. And then we'll pick one more. We need a 1 or a 2. 3. 1 or a 2. We'll even mix these up. Watch this. Let's see. Just go like so. 1, 2, 4, 4, 6, come on, 3, I need a 1 or a 2, 4, 5, it'd been so much easier for somebody to have been here, 2, alright, so, now, again, I have no idea if this card is it or not. So you guys get to tell me at the end of this video. Was that the card that was randomly selected? I don't know. You guys got to tell me. Alright. Now, what are we going to do today? So we're going to go back to the 20 series, and I'm going to start off with another Waylon, and I think he calls it, what does he call it? It ain't the world's greatest strategy, I don't think. Although it might be. It's one of his. But I'm going to try. I'm not going to do any that I've ever done before. And again, what you have to do is you can't just comment what strategy you want me to try out in the 20 and 0. Or I could cut it down to 10, and then I could get through. Even 10 sessions is probably enough to really see what's going on. So I may just do that. You guys tell me if you want me to keep it to 20 or cut it to 10. I need enough of you to comment. Do that for me. And then if you want me to run a strategy, you must email it. You can't. I won't do it if you put it in a comment. I need to queue them, and the only way to queue them is off the emails. All right. And so that'd be kenknowsgambling@gmail.com. All right. So Waylon's done this a couple different ways. He'll like say lay a 4 or 10, and then he'll buy the other end. All right, I've seen him do just that. I've seen him throw a damn don't pass on. I've seen him add an 8 or a 6 or all sorts of different shit. And then like if the 4 gets hit, then he'll swap it up to where this will become the lay, and then he'll drop like so. And I'm torn between keeping it just like this or adding a little bit, and let's pop a 6 and 8. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we'll end up, I don't know what I'm gonna call it. All right. So we're going to do that. I'm not doing 5s or 9s, although you could. But we're going to do the 6s and the 8s. I don't think I'll go up on these, but I might on these. Okay. I think I'll just keep these the same. So really, 30 is 60, 70, 80, 85. If I put 150 out there, that's not enough. I'm going to have to put 2. So these units will be 2. And these, I think I just keep these like this and not necessarily have to ladder. I think it's called a Grim Reaper. I mean, I could just take all these out and do it this way, but I'm not. We're going to do this. Okay. So he waits till you get a number, and then he's on all the time. So I'm going to just be on all the time. I don't even need a puck. All right. Let's just call this a Grim Reaper version. It's sort of a la Ken, a little bit. And we'll just start with it. I got a $5,000 bankroll. Actually, I'm going to go 5,100. 51. I'm looking for a $500 profit. So let's start with a $200 lay 4. So it's not maybe exactly how Waylon does it. It's just Waylon-esque. So if it goes down, Waylon ain't got nothing to do with it. This is just a little spin I'm putting on it. But 60, 70, 85, this would win 100. This would cover it a little bit. And let's see what happens. So let's go ahead and grab a couple of blue dice. And they're on. We're just going to turn them on. Puck don't matter. Don't have to worry about getting beat up down here. So here we go. Alright, there's a yo 11. See, we lost down there. So let's not worry about that. There's an 8. That wins 35. We'll just rack it. And hopefully we can keep up the 4s. There's another 8. 25. 35. There's the 10. That's worth 50. There's a 6. That's, whoops. Almost paid myself too much. There's 35. There's an 8. That's 35. There's a 5. That's nothing. There's the 4. So the 4 gets popped. And so we've won a few, so we're just going to replace it, except this time we're going to buy the 4, lay the 10. There's a 9, nothing. There's a 5, nothing. 6. 35. There's a 5, nothing. There's a 9, nothing. 4. Look, that's worth 50. We're trying to keep our risk down as low as we can. There's a 9. There's an 8. 25. 35. I ain't seen a 7 yet. There's another 9. Another 6. An 8. As long as we can keep banging these out. There's a 9. 6. 7. All right. So this wins 100. 2 to win 1. But we would lose 75, 85. So in essence, that's a $15 net win. I know there's a little vig on there. You know, it could be $5, but I don't care. Really. So that's a net win of 15. Alright. And so now let's turn these off. Well, I'm not using a puck. Yeah, I can. That was a 7. So now I can turn these off until it gets a point. Or do I even care? I don't care. We'll just turn everything on. I'm okay. Turn everything on. There's a 4. Everything's on. There's 50. And there's an 8. Alright. So there's 100. We're going to put that over there. Grab us 100. Alright. Actually, let's go here. This will just help me. There's 300. Right that. All right. So really, everything we have out here right now is profit, right at the moment. So, yeah. There's a 6. There's a 5. There's another 5. There's a 9. 7 out. That wins 100. That loses 85. That's a $15 net win. And we'll just keep everything on. There's the 7. We win 100 there, lose 85 there. Again, that is a $15 net win. Keep everything on. There's a 3, 5, 7 out. $15 net. Seven out. $15 net. Nine. Seven out. $15 net. Seven. $15 net. I saw one of his videos that he had tied so much. I go, I don't think I want to tie. But he only had 100 here too. So there we go there. We're gonna get this 100 again. You know, so really right now we're really and truly 3, 4. Hell, I don't have to get that more. We'll get to our 5. There's a yo 11. There's another 5. There's the 10. That sucked. All right, and since we're up a little bit, I'm gonna go up by 100 here. Now we gotta switch this to there. There's a 9. There's the 10. Good thing I switched. There's 50. I just think you gotta win a little bit of money on that 7. There's a 3. 2, 8, 25, 35. And we're gonna take here in a minute. 7 out. Now let's just see where we're at. So we'll lose here. But here we'll win 150. Like so. Now we'll just get to see where we're at. So 375, 380, by that we're still getting there. So now, Same lines. Let's go here, here, here. Okay, you can change it up, 6, 8, 5, 9, anything in here. You can take up to 3 if you want. You just have to bring this up a little bit. So let's do that. That would be a tie on a 7. But we're not as highly as exposed since we're up a little bit. Alright, there's the 9. 25, 35. I may just play it that way. Who knows? I like that, really. Whoops, hold on. There's an 11. Actually, I have to add a 10. Nah, whoops. That should come from me. Not there. Nah. I like that, We're just switching from 5 9s from 6 to 8s. That's worth that'd be a $25 win on 7s. I can't stand time on a 7. Let's just do that. Oh, fell off. No roll. There's an 8. There's a 9. 25. 35. Uh-oh, there's the 4. So now we gotta put that over here. I'm gonna go up to 3 over here on the play 10. There's the 7. So we lose 75, but we get 150. Like so. We'll come back down to 2. Alrighty. You lose a little ground when that thing gets hit. Alrighty. There's an 8. Maybe I shouldn't have changed it. There's a 6. There's another 8. There's an 11. There's a 10. Oh, I was supposed to swap those. Yes, I was. So this was supposed to be like this. Every time it loses, you gotta mix them up. That's the truth. I just didn't do it. Okay? So that goes like so. You got it every time. Like if the 4 hits, I gotta swap it. Well, that 10 hit, and I didn't swap it. I gotta at least play that correctly. Okay? There's a 3. 12. 11. 8. Yeah, maybe the 5 and 9 is not the best idea. Up now the 4 did get hit. So this comes back, and now we're gonna go to 3 here. And let's change this back to the 6 8. Yeah, alright, there we go. 5. As soon as I move it. 11. 3. We'll use this for 5. Now the 5 are good. There's the 7. So I lose 85. I win 150. Nah, let's just take it. So I don't have to do math. Alright, that gets 150. Like so. the way to do it. I know I've seen him just do it with one of them. Maybe that's the way. Just one of them. I don't know. There's a 9. There's a 5. There's an 8. Seven out. That's 85. That's a $15 winner. Keep them on. There's a 7. That's a $15 winner. There's a 5. Maybe 3 is not the answer. Maybe it's actually you just go up to 4. You go by 2s. There's a 3. So I'm sorry about this first one. After this first one, I figure exactly how I'm going to play it. But it's going to be something very similar. There's a 5. 2. 7 out. That's a $15 winner. There's a 9. 7 out. $15 winner. Uh-oh, 10 got hit. So this time, let's go here. And let's move this up to 4. I think the 3, that little half one, is not good. There's a 5. We got the bankroll for it. 3. 6. 25. 35. Alright, let's take this. Get us 100. 7 out. But that wins 200. I think that's the way to do it. Then we can come back to 2. Let's put this up. Let's just see where we are. Yeah, we're not gaining a lot of ground. It's because I went up to 3, I think. I think that's what screwed me. So let's go ahead, keep that there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Actually, let's do like he did. Pick one. One of his latest videos. Maybe that's my screw up. I don't know. I'll have it figured out by session number 2. Where he only put 100. I'm just going a little bit more. That's all. Okay, there's the 6. Let's move that over. There's a 5. 3. 9. There's the 6. Maybe we grab a couple of them, a couple of wins, then we can add one. Maybe we can do that. There's the 7 out. So in this case, with me having 2 there, I think I'm going to like that better. So we lose that 55, but we win 100 here. Like so. We'll put, that's actually good. We'll put that there. And yeah, so we're up 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're close, man. We're fucking close. We'll start with the 8, and then whatever. If the 8 hits first, great. If the 6 hits, we'll move it over. It's not exactly like Waylon, so I can't call it Waylon's, but I just got ideas from him, so I don't want really. There's the 8, so we'll just keep the 8. Alright. There's the 7 out. We win 100. I think it's a $45 net. Let's see. We lose 55, but we get 100. It's a $45 net, but so we don't have that much longer to go. Of course, every time I say that, I get whacked. There's the 8. There's the 7. Let's see where we're at. We lose that. We win 100. Rack is good. There we go. Alright. I know that was sort of screwy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do before the next video. But anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 550. And with bigs and tips, whatever, we'll give the 20 away. I don't know. So $550. We're 1-0. What am I going to call this? We're just going to call it the lay baccarat. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but here's how I'm playing it from now on. I'm going to lay the 4 or the 10 with 200. I'm going to come up with this, and then I'm going to start with a 6 or an 8. That's how I'm going to start it. If the 6 hits, I'll move it over and keep it there. If the 8 hits, I'll just keep it there. With a $200, I'm going to get a $45 net instead of a tie with 100. This would be a $5 loss. So I could go 150, maybe 75, but I want this 7 to mean something here. So and then if the 4 gets hit, say the 4 gets hit, I'm going to go up to 4, put it on the 10, move that over. And then as we keep winning, and I get this back, then we can think about adding a 6, you know, as you're making money. That's just an as needed basis. Don't know what I'm going to call it yet. What did I do with that? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I think we'll do. I'll name it something, but it's very close to what Waylon was playing. And so some of the strategies now that you guys send me by my email, I look at them. In this series, I'm just going to sort of tweak them as I go, as if I was on the table for live. Figuring things out as you go sometimes is not bad. But I'll come up with a name. But whatever it is, we're 1-0. Okay, and you saw a magic trick. You guys got to tell me if I was right on that. So there, I think I've honed it down. We used the first session as a little guinea pig. And I guess until the next time, be great. See you, bye.